Hey, good morning and welcome to the fourth hour. It's really nice to have you along again. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a heads up that no Greg Belfrage show next week. Although, as I mentioned to you yesterday, I'm still hoping to do the fourth hour a few times while I'm on vacation. Um, Still will be free around this time each day. So um, would love to hear from you as to whether you would enjoy seeing that or not. So, anyway, I'm a little bit stressed out. The This is how I Katie and I are getting married on Monday, December 23rd. So we had a very informal ceremony that we were planning. We've got a place where we are planning on doing it. We've got the room. We've got family, small number of family. It's not going to be a big event. So a small number of our family that are going to be there and attending, and the our plans for our officiant had suddenly fell through, and it was a family emergency. No hard feelings, nothing like that. But our plans just suddenly boom. So now we're less than a week away from our wedding, and we have no officiant. We have nobody to actually do the ceremony. Now there is a number of folks that I know that do this. Um, do you know anybody? Do you have any ideas? I would love to hear yours. Now I've got some ideas, and Katie has got a few, and we're looking into things. So it's not like man, we don't know which way to go. No, no. Um, so we've got some thoughts. We're working on it. But if you've got any ideas or you know anybody who officiates weddings, let me know. If you're a listener of the program and you officiate and you officiate weddings, I would really love to hear from you. Um, so anyway, we'll see how it goes. So I kind of had a feeling Katie and I were working on um, and we've been working with it was a family member that had planned to officiate, and he's got some things going on right now, which I totally understand. So it's not like it's a bad situation. Well, um, there are no hard feelings, anything like that. Totally understandable what's going on. It just leaves us in a position where we're looking for somebody, and we're looking for somebody. The clock is ticking, so we're looking fairly rapidly to see if we might be able to find somebody. So um, I was wondering if you've got any thoughts. Don't hesitate to share them with me, or you can drop me an email, of course, anytime. Greg.belfridge@kelot.com is my email address. Greg.belfridge at, oh, forget everything I just said. Forget, forget everything I just said. I found somebody. All right. So I found somebody who's willing to do it. Um, and as I'm pretty excited about this. It's somebody you know. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Okay, let's that is such when you're Katie is not a worrier, I'm a worrier. I'm like, we got to do this and we got to get this and and I stress out over this stuff. Work, I don't stress over. Yes, some stuff I stress, but not personal stuff. I'm more likely to stress out. Something like this, which is a big deal for us, I'm more likely to stress out. So, what a relief. All right, let's see. Let's see what, and more on that later. More on that later. There are a few stories that I don't have a lot for you this morning. And I'm thinking because first of all, this morning I had a real lack of phone calls. And I'm not, and a lack of comments here today on the stream, which, making me curious with the holidays coming up pretty quickly. A lot of folks are already changing their routines. Maybe people are traveling, and that may be underway already. So I'll share the There are a couple of stories involving Tom Homan that I wanted to share. Let's start. I think this one's from the Washington Examiner. So, Donald Trump's team planning for day one of mass deportations. Tom Homan is warning that many illegal immigrants without criminal histories, so again, no criminal histories, will get caught up in the event. So this is an exclusive interview the Washington Examiner had with Homan, and they're trying to work on things. And Homan said, in sanctuary cities, expect a lot of collateral arrests. I mean, not priority criminal arrests. We can't get the bad guy in jail. That means we have to go into the communities and find them, and there may be others. We expect a lot of collateral arrests, he's saying. So ICE, he's saying it means going into people's homes, places of work, or in between to arrest someone. Trump and J.D. Vance promised to start by arresting people who have criminal histories, and 1.4 million who have been ordered deported by a judge but have not been removed. So that's a pretty tall order to begin with. Homan saying over 700,000 criminal aliens with criminal convictions. Wow, this is just going to be such a massive undertaking. And there was another story involving Homan in which he said he was reacting, or excuse me, I'm going to stop that. There we go. So I pull up these stories. Casey, thank you. I appreciate that. Casey is here. He said, congratulations. Glad you found someone. Everyone is busy. Yeah, which I understand. And then with it being kind of a pinch and not a lot of time, I was a little bit concerned as to whether or not we're going to be able to find somebody. And there are those who are like, okay, who were outside of Sioux Falls. So you're talking about travel time. Well, Sioux Falls, this is where a lot of folks are at. I was really, really hopeful we could find someone here, which we have. So, okay, there was the other story from Tom Homan that I also wanted to share with you here this morning. Here we go. And they're talking about what's going on in Colorado in particular. So Tom Homan calling the Aurora chief of police to hand over the Tren de Aragua gang members so that they can be removed from the country. Aurora police arrested 14 suspended Tren de Aragua gang members in a home invasion Tuesday at an apartment complex. Same one that you may have seen over the summer. Same place. So let's see what's going on here. Homan said the only thing missing from the local authorities news conference was an ICE agent standing next to him at the podium. So he's talking the talk, but let's hope he walks the walk and hands these people to ICE when he's done with them. Because we can remove them not only from the community, but from the country. And if law enforcement officers don't help us do that, we're certainly going to do that starting January 21st. And that is, I hope we start seeing that kind of thing where local authorities in Colorado dealing with Tren de Aragua members, that we see them respond in that way, working with ICE rather than working against ICE or working on their own. And so Homan said, and I really appreciated this comment because he's right on target with this. He said, I'll meet with anybody because this is about public safety and national security. So let's meet, let's work together. You don't have to be immigration officers. We'll do that. but be cops, be law enforcement, be elected representatives for your community. Love your community a little more than you hate Trump. What a great love your community a little more than you hate Trump. Great comments from Tom Homan. I just have such deep admiration and respect for this guy, as I do with all people in law enforcement. I just think that is such an incredibly difficult line of work, and so meaningful to our communities. It's whether it's our city law enforcement, county law enforcement, federal law enforcement, all have a really important jobs. And ICE, same way. Tom Homan is somebody who just I really have a lot of admiration from Tom Homan. And you're hoping then, I think, that these cities don't make it more difficult. You got a number of mayors, the politics of this just gotten really kind of ugly. The politics of it with some of these mayors, and they're like, we're, the resistance, we're going to resist these efforts. It's like, are you people crazy? Look in your community. It's just, I have really floundered to be able to explain or understand that. Makes absolutely no sense to me. And I'm going to leave it there with you for today. I want to thank you so much for being here. I think the 4th hours that we do this week are going to wind up being a little bit shorter because of the upcoming holiday. I want to remind you again, I'm on vacation all of next week. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm still going to try to do some 4th hours next week. Not on Monday, but later into the week. Hope to touch base with you again because I can have the ability to do this from home very, very easy. And I'm hoping to get that set up so that I can still touch base with you next week from home. So I'll leave it there for today. If you would, please hit the thumbs up or the like button. Very much appreciated. More and more of you are doing that, and I notice it because some of you are hitting the like button as soon as you come into the stream, which I really appreciate. Just right out of the gate, you're doing it. So thank you so much, my friend. I will see you on the air again tomorrow. And so I'll say so long until then. You take care. Have a great Wednesday. Mine is fabulous.